the president and CEO of TiVo, Tom Rogers.
Yes, he's going to be coming on. He's got a new technology that's basically going to come in where Aereo left off. And this one, according to TiVo, is in fact legit and legal. So they think they'll be saved from any kind of problems with other networks. But we'll get his view on that. So big show.
All right. Trish Regan, Street Smart, top of the hour. Trish, thank you so much.
Plus, TiVo's CEO on his plan to win Aereo's former subscribers. That's next. He says it's legal on Street Smart. See you here. TiVo is making a play for Aereo's customers by introducing a new DVR for people without cable or satellite TV. The device can record over-the-air content from broadcast networks like ABC, CBS, and NBC. It can also stream internet video from Netflix and YouTube, all for just under $50. TiVo is calling it, quote, simple, brilliant, and legal. Well, will it win customers looking for an alternative to Aereo? And are the networks really going to stand by and allow this to happen? Here are some answers. TiVo President and CEO Tom Rogers. Tom, welcome.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Give me a little more background on how exactly this works.
Well, broadcasters have always liked people taking their signals over the air. That's how they transmit them. And traditionally, people have an antenna. Used to be that you needed a big one on your roof to get an over-the-air signal. Today, you just put up a little pencil-sized thing outside your window, and that gets all your over-the-air reception. And that's a perfectly legal way for people to get their over-the-air signals. What we've done is allow people then who don't have a cable or satellite subscription to have a DVR, which people who just wanted over-the-air signals couldn't have before. And what has really changed beyond the size and ease of antennas is that the number of signals that are over the air. In major markets, 80, 90, 100 over-the-air signals from broadcasters splitting up their main spectrum and broadcasting many signals through it. And so there's a lot out there. Now, I am a cable subscriber, and I love cable, and most of your viewers are cable subscribers, and I wouldn't live without cable, but we have to acknowledge that there are some people who don't want a cable subscription, but yet do want a DVR, and this is an elegant and very legal way to do it.
So this costs roughly what?
Well, this is $49.
So $49, and then you don't have to pay any subscription thereafter?
Well, like Aereo, there is an ongoing subscription
that they pay to you.
That they pay to us, which gives you a number of things far more elegantly than Aereo did. Aereo essentially gave you a DVR service. What we do is we give you much better reception of those over-the-air signals, because when a broadcast signal is coming through wires, whether it's Aereo's wires, cable wires, whatever it is, they compress that signal. It's not the pure HD high-definition signal with all its clarity.
But
so we allow for that.
Here? I mean, you're taking the content and you're providing it to people, and they're not paying for it.
No, the consumer's taking it because
the antenna
you remember how broadcasting used to work?
No, I know, but we tried that here, right, with Aereo, and the Supreme Court said,
Aereo was doing something very different, which was creating an antenna farm where the antennas had nothing to do with the residents of the people taking the broadcast signals, and claiming that that antenna farm was somehow equivalent to somebody putting up their own antenna at their own house. And the Supreme Court said, no, you look like a cable system, you are a cable system, and you're not paying the way a cable system pays.
So you're saying we are like an antenna.
We're doing it the traditional way, and that somebody has to put up an antenna of some kind to get their broadcast signals. Once they do that, and as I said, that's much easier to do than it's ever been, and there are many more broadcast signals that there's ever been.
Do you sell the antenna as well?
Some of the stores, this particular promotion is going to be available at Best Buy in about 500 of their stores, and Best Buy will make it very easy to get the appropriate antenna necessary for wherever you happen to live.
So the broadcasters, are not going to like this.
No, not at all. Broadcasters love the idea of their signals being taken legally by more and more people. What they like is a household where the broadcast signal is the only choice, and somebody doesn't have 500 other choices to go from, because they're going to be able to focus more on the broadcast signals. Now, for those over-the-air customers that do want a Netflix, do want a Hulu, do want an Amazon, we make it very easy to integrate that into the interface and give that.
with them?
Yes, we do. We have partnerships with them, which make the integration of those services great. And in addition, we have an award-winning user interface, and it's really easy. The navigation is simple. The menuing is great. And that's something that TiVo has always stood for, and we give over-the-air customers the benefit of being able to get that.
Netflix would get paid through its partnership with you. However, say CBS, ABC, NBC would not.
Netflix would get paid by the customer, and CBS, ABC, NBC have the arrangement with the customer that their over-the-air broadcast license stands for, which is directly transmitting to any customer that wants their free over-the-air signal.
I mean, it's an interesting, it's very interesting. So this, you know, in your view here, is all completely legal. I guess it gets at the issue of whether or not, with times changing as much as they've changed, whether content being delivered free through the air is going to continue to reign.
Well, that's what makes broadcasters different from cable channels, in that broadcasters don't only get to the 90 million homes that have cable and satellite subscriptions, they get to the full 117 million homes that are television households, some 20 million of them opting not for cable and satellite, but the broadcast networks get that additional reach, and that's what advertisers pay them for, that additional reach. And by virtue of that additional reach, they also now can get the recording benefit of watching on a time-shifted basis, which, as you know, has helped all networks with recorded viewing, because they now get on a 3-day or a 7-day aggregated basis those additional ratings to offer to advertisers.
Tom, have you heard from the broadcasters yet?
Well, this has been out for a while in a different form, and actually 30% of our viewers, our users at retail, have found this as a way to get their television signal. So what's amazing is we never marketed like this, but 30% of our customers found it and used it anyway. So what's different here is how we're marketing it and how we're presenting it. Now that Aereo no longer is available, we wanted to say to these same users, hey, there's a great way to do it, and it's legal. So as a result, know about it, and you'll be able to have a DVR, a more elegant interface, all the mobility you would want to your smartphone or iPad for your recorded television. And we think it's a very good thing for most over-the-air viewers to know about.
Tom, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
CEO of TiVo.